So, you want to be financially free, live a life on your own terms, and finally say goodbye to your 9-to-5 enslavement? Today, we will have a serious conversation about what it will really take for you to escape and finally live the life that you dream of. Let's get into it. Peace be upon you all. For those of you who don't know me, I'm your brother Isa, and today we will be talking about one of the most requested topics: financial freedom. Independence. And let me tell you right away, I am not the person that believes in any get-rich-quick schemes. I believe that making serious money takes commitment, hard work, a lot of good tools, people, and the right resources, and a lot of patience as well. But just as with anything else, our Prophet, may there be peace be upon him, also gave us financial advice, and it shows us that it is possible and that God will support your plans if you actually want it hard enough. He said, whoever refrains from asking of people, God will make him content. Whoever seeks to be independent of means, God will make him independent. And whoever strives to be patient, God will bestow his patience upon him. And honestly, not many things feel as good as making money without cutting any corners. Leveling up your skill sets and really earning your way out of this slavery. For a long time I was thinking about how I should structure all of this, so that most of you can benefit and not just one particular group of people. So I decided to keep this a little bit broader and general, because there's lessons and things in business that are universal and they count for all of us. So let's start off this conversation at the right foot. All of us have different strengths, passions and skill sets, and not everybody can follow the same path. And that's actually a really good thing, because we complete each other. So what works for you might not work for me, but we can work together and make something big out of it. You might be creative, he might be communicative, and this one might be more in the IT space. I hope you see what I'm saying. But despite all of this, business brings universal lessons that we all can learn and profit from, no matter which path we end up choosing. Because if you truly want financial freedom, then you're likely going to have to master a couple of things. You have to nail your product or service, you have to learn how to market, and you have to know how to sell. Those three things go hand in hand, and I believe sooner or later these are kind of the non-negotiables in almost any industry. Because having a great product is not enough. You need to know how to get it to the world, how to sell it, how to promote it, how you attract the ideal customers to your ecosystem, and how do you scale your business. The opportunities are actually endless nowadays, and we don't have any excuses anymore. There's limitless opportunities. We can do so many things. So I'm not the right person to tell you you should take this route or this route. You have to know yourself first and foremost, and then you can decide what path aligns with your values, your passions, what you love doing, and then you turn it into a career. Like many of you guys, I have tried out almost everything. I've sold on Amazon FBA, I've done drop shipping, I've created social events, and I was even flipping Instagram accounts. But honestly, none of these ventures gave me enough confidence to say I'm going all in on this. I don't want to say that it's not possible to make huge amounts of money with Amazon FBA. Yes, you can. And also with dropshipping, there's people making millions. But these roads were just not for me. And while I did make some money with these ventures, none of these actually gave me enough confidence to say I'm going all in on this. I believe dropshipping, for example, is something that you do just to earn a quick buck, and I honestly wanted to build skills and build something that is more for the long term. But you know what my actual biggest challenge was? That I had a big shiny object syndrome, and I want you to avoid that. Every new opportunity that came across seemed like a golden ticket for me, and I was jumping from one opportunity to the next one before I can even reap the rewards of the first one. I was constantly stuck in the cycle of chasing quick wins instead of focusing to create lasting skill sets that would bring me cash flow forever. It honestly felt like I was always so close to financial success, but I just couldn't grab it. It was not until I attended an event by Russell Brunson, who's a genius marketer, back when I was at college in San Francisco, that really clicked for me. Because this is when I found out about funnels for the first time in my life, and after that event, I was absolutely certain that I had to master that route. I just knew that this was the future of internet marketing and selling things online. And that if I mastered it actually, it would make everything else so much easier. Now, in the meantime, I took all of my money from these little side hustles, from my football career, and a little bit of what I got from my grandma, and I put it all into one basket, crypto, during the last bull cycle, and I ended up making millions of dollars. Unfortunately, I ended up losing everything again, or the money is stuck somewhere. That's another story, but I don't have access to it anymore. I'm with you guys back in the trenches with zero capital, no following, and that's actually what I'm grateful for, because I have to put myself in the shoes of the average brother and sister out there and start a business and make money out of thin air. But let's forget about this tragic story. Let's get back to Russell and the event. At the event of Russell, he presented a young entrepreneur who was maybe about 12 years old, I don't know exactly. But this little kid, he mastered how to build funnels, and he started building funnels for other people. And I saw that this kid was not only making money, but he was actually taking ownership in businesses for applying his skills to other people's businesses. I was honestly shocked, because I was there 20 years old, hustling every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., trying to make my way out of this enslaving system. And then there's a kid, 12 years old, who has mastered funnels, and he is taking ownership in companies. Honestly, that's when I realized that I had to master this route and become the best at it. I wanted to become so valuable that all of these business owners would feel stupid for saying no to me. So right after the event, I bought all of his courses, all of his books, and I dove headfirst into learning everything about funnels and everything that comes with it. I studied all of his frameworks in detail, started building my own funnels from scratch, and step by step just getting better at mastering that skill. I implemented what I learned into almost everything I did, honestly. Whether it was creating offers, launching products, it became kind of like a fun game for me where I can improve myself without making millions right off the bat. But eventually I ended up mastering and owning a skill of building high converting sales funnels, which I will carry with me for the rest of my life. So I started not only using these skills to build my own funnels, but also to apply them to other businesses. Today, every business that I'm involved in, whether that's mine or a client's, prospers and benefits from a high converting sales funnel that simply converts so much more visitors into paying customers. I've quite literally transformed into a rainmaker for these businesses, helping them maximize their revenues and business efforts. Look, whether you're in digital marketing, consulting, art, personal training, whatever industry it might be, financial freedom is achieved if you level up your skill sets, if you become more valuable. Your earning potential is directly tied to your skill sets and how much value you can actually bring to the marketplace. And what most of you have to understand is, no matter which business you start, you are likely going to be in another business. What do I mean by that? Let's say you start film and editing business. You're actually in the marketing and sales business, because no matter how good your film and editing skills are, you will not have customers unless you know how to market and sell that skill. The same is true for gyms, for example. Often these gym owners think that they're in the fitness niche or something, but memberships are not walking in alone. You have to market, and then you also have to sell on those people that walk into your door. If you're in a service-based business, such as, for example, landscaping or constructions or cleaning, whatever it might be, then you're actually in the training and recruiting business, unless you do everything by yourself. Because you need labor, and the hard thing is to get labor that knows how to get the job done. And if you're in the consulting or marketing space, then you're actually in the recruiting and talent management space. Because you require lots of intelligence on demand. And that will be the biggest obstacle when you want to scale. Now, honestly, not all of us have to build empires. Sometimes it's also okay to be a one-man show, just make a quick buck and just live a life without thinking too much about creating a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But that's what you have to think about and keep in mind. You are likely in another business that you initially thought you started. So I want you to be aware of this before you even get into business. Financial freedom is not just about having money. Financial freedom is about having control over your own energies, your time, and your life. It's about living on your own terms and not someone else's. And the key to gaining control is learning how to generate income from your skills in a way that works for you. Your path to financial freedom might be completely different than mine or someone else's. And that's completely okay. Whether you're building funnels, launching your products, e-commerce stores, or you are doing personal training. It does not really matter. The key is that you continuously improve the value you bring to your marketplace and that you become of most value to those people that need you. You need to learn how to deliver massive value upfront, how to position yourself as the expert in your field, and attract clients to you rather than chasing them. When you stop chasing them and attract them into your ecosystem, that's when you actually experience real financial freedom and independence. And that's why we need to learn how to create marketing systems that draw these people in consistently, and then we also have to know how to sell them and convert them into paying clients. These are just non-negotiable skills that we need to know and master no matter what industry we are in. Look, financial freedom is built upon the foundation of constant self-improvement. It's about increasing your earning potential by becoming more and more valuable. The more you grow your skill sets, the more you can offer to the people, and the more you can charge for your time, for your services and products. Business doesn't feel sorry. People are solving problems left and right. There's hundreds of solutions out there. So how do you differentiate yourself? How can you explain to someone that what you do makes sense for him? Business owners care about ROI, the return on investment. So does the investment in your product or service make sense to him? Will your product or service make him more money or not? Are you that guy or not? So focus on building skill sets that are irreplaceable. You have to stack up your values to a point where they can't find no one that's better. And the more specialized those skills are, the more people are willing to actually pay for it. So if you're not constantly leveling up your skill sets, someone else is outcompeting you, then you are leaving money on the table and you are doomed to maybe lose this race. You have to keep evolving, keep pushing, and constantly become a better version of your own self. So essentially, the more value you have and bring, the closer you are to financial freedom. So let's talk about the core elements that will get us there. A, it's a great product and service. It has to be amazing. B, marketing. You have to know how to draw in dream clients on autopilot consistently. And C, sales. You need to know how to convert these people into actual paying customers. No matter what field you are in, marketing is how you attract, sales is how you convert. These skills are the lifeblood of almost any business out there, whether you are a freelancer, an entrepreneur, or a big enterprise. The truth is, you can have the best product and service in the world, but if nobody knows about it and you don't know how to sell it, then it's worthless. You're not going to make any money. And that's why it's crucial to master these skills that are universal in business, especially when you're just starting out with no capital. You have no budget to run ads while your competitors are spending hundreds of thousands, if not millions, to sell probably the same stuff that you do. So how do you differentiate yourself? How do you get part of the cake? And how do you make clients want to work with you instead of these giants? How do you make your offer so nice and so crispy that they just can't refuse and they can't walk away from you? But here's the beautiful part. Once you actually master these skills, you have the ability to turn $1 into 2, 3, 5, 10, or even 100. Knowing how to market and sell gives you the freedom to generate income from anywhere in the world. Because if you can give Facebook and Google $10 and they deliver you 100, how much will you pour into it? You will constantly give them more money because they are returning you with more clients and more revenues, more profits, and all sides are happy. Unless Facebook and Google decide that they don't like to work with people who are against Zionism and they just block you and wipe you out the system, then you have to rely on other sources. Or World War III breaks out completely and there will be no internet, no Facebook, Google, and whatever. Let's talk about mindset. To make real, serious money, then you have to think about money completely different. Because money is about your feelings, about your energy and how you vibrate, how you think about the universe. Do you think about it in abundance or do you think in terms of scarcity? Do you think that God is the abundant provider or do you think that He will allow you to starve to death? You need to vibrate on so high frequencies that all these high-paying clients are walking by you almost on every corner. And the way you do that day in, day out in today's online world is by being valuable for free on the internet. throwing out so much goodwill. Give, give, give. Alex Hormozy describes that well. Give, 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 give until everything comes to you. Moreover, you need to be able to focus on one thing for more than 6 months or longer. You can't be switching vehicles every other week. You need to learn new skills and understand the power of delayed gratification. Nothing comes overnight. You have to work for it. You have to dedicate yourself to it. And you have to understand that no matter which path you choose, there will be obstacles. You will face challenges and you have to overcome them if you want to be financially free. Moreover, see your business and your skills as a service that you do for God's creation. Someone else actually needs you. You are just one small piece of the puzzle that someone else is missing. There's an abundance of people who are looking for the services and products that you offer. How do you make them find you, and how do you say the right words so that they end up paying you? How do they get what they already need and require by giving you something in exchange? So the value you bring to others with your products and services is what is going to generate your wealth. And when you focus on delivering value, then you're not just building a business, then you're building something that you can actually be proud of, something lasting, impactful. And with that, you're driving humanity forward. And trust me, not many things feel as good as making serious money without cutting corners. Making millions with crypto was nice, but I was just looking at those prices soar to the moon and I didn't really have to do much for it. Now when I'm selling these funnels, it feels amazing, honestly, because I know that I deserved this money and I deserve what I do. I know that I've worked hard to develop these skills and it feels amazing. I honestly feel so good about selling these products to others. I wholeheartedly believe that I'm doing them a favor by selling them my service. Value, value, value. And honestly, that's why I'm also online. Because by being online, I can provide value to the masses instead to individuals. I know that YouTube earns trust and that I position myself as the expert in my field, and I don't have to go out there and search for clients, but I will rather draw them in because they see that I know what I'm doing and they will trust me. Here people can learn from me for free, but if they need one-on-one help or done-for-you services, then they can reach out. I give them my prices, they can say yes or no, and that's it. It's so much simpler. I create demand by educating those people without having to spend money on ads. And that is what I'm also recommending to you. Put out content. Be valuable first and foremost. Be valuable for free and you will draw in more clients than what you can handle. And these potential customers, they will see that you know what you're doing and they will be more than happy to pay you. Look, I have experienced it firsthand and I don't want you to fall into the same trap. I was the first one to say I hate the internet and I was gone from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and all of that for many, many years. I was playing hide and seek in the forest, acting like a monk. But I can also be a monk on the internet, I thought. I had to learn the hard way that without trust, there is no business. If you try to sell something to someone, he's gonna look you up on the internet. He's gonna Google your name. He's gonna see that you are a ghost and you're nowhere to be found. And he doesn't trust you. There's no chance that he's gonna buy from you. Personal branding, your online presence matters. How you position yourself. Please grave that into your mind. Learn from my mistakes and avoid spending costly time on things that don't work. Because I really want you to be free. I really want to create a movement, build a foundation and give you all resources and tools that you need to break free from the system. I want you to be able to witness God's creation. This life is far more than just being stuck in one place for the rest of your life. And if my private life is the price that I have to pay for being and living free, then so be it. And I hope you think the same way. Look, now I'm omnipresent and I honestly received already clients when I posted a few things on TikTok just as a joke. And I don't want to imagine what will happen when I start growing this YouTube channel. Right now I have like 700 followers on YouTube and like 16,000 on Instagram, of which are probably 15,000 fake. And my YouTube followers are probably also mostly inactive, but that's okay. I know that with time, with enough effort and with enough valuable content, I will grow these channels and I will create the demand for my products and services, and hopefully with God's permission, God's power, and God's will, we can together escape enslavement and make so much money that everyone on the world prospers, and that we can create equilibrium, that nobody has to starve anymore. Because the more money you make, the more people can eat. You understand that? Money is a means to an end. If you want to make so much money that you can feed all these children that are hungry, don't you think that God will support you? Take a deep breath and think about it for a second. 200 million people live off of content creation alone. That's how much? Over 2% of the world's population. That means when you walk on the street, every 50th person lives off of content creation. I mean, that's really hard to imagine, but these are the statistical proofs. And let me tell you one thing, you don't need a massive following if you want to attract the right people to you. Small content creators, small YouTube channels attract dream clients on autopilot with a few hundred followers only. There are just too many ways to make money nowadays, and honestly, we don't have any excuses anymore. If you wholeheartedly educate others on things that you're already passionate about, then God will help you and support you in making you independent. You are building better people, better businesses, and a better future. Your gifts and skills are God-given talents that you bring to the world. And on top of that, you create your own demand by educating others. You draw the right people into your ecosystem on autopilot without having to cold call 1 million people or write 1 million cold SMS. It is just so much simpler. Trust me. I don't know about you, but I am tired of chasing anything. I don't want to chase anything. Everything that comes to me, I'm happy with. We should all strive to become like little magnets that draw in everything that we need. And by choosing what we already love doing anyways, and then educating others on those topics and providing so much value to others on the internet, they will be happy to pay us before anyone else. Because by creating that personal brand, people will want to work with you before anyone else. And this is what you have to understand. This is the power of being online and creating a personal brand. Now, there's one more important thing that I want to mention. Our relationship with money and how we feel about money, our emotions to money. They have to be that, honestly. We can't have no emotions towards money. Needing nothing actually attracts everything. Tell yourself, I am free and I am the richest man in the world. Even if you are not, act as if you are. Be that man already. Otherwise, it's impossible. God is the provider and He will also provide for you. Trust, set intentional goals and then act upon them, because all the knowledge in the world is worth nothing without action. Act upon your goals and understand the power of delayed gratification. Nothing will come overnight. You will have to put in dedicated work and focus for more than just 1 week. It's months, maybe years, but it doesn't matter. But if you set that goal intentionally, you are going to achieve it with enough action that takes you there slowly. So to sum it all up, here are a few actionable tips that you can take right now if you're just starting out or if you want to take your business to the next level. Step 1, identify your skills and passions. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, who are you? What do you want to do? Where do your passions lie? Where are your skills? And what do you want to be doing for the next years? What skills or passions do you have that can serve other people? Whether that's digital marketing, design, fitness, personal coaching, or designing something. Figure out where your strengths lie. That's the foundation for everything else. Second, I want you to optimize your social profiles. Once you know what you're good at, you need to know how to position yourself. Your social profiles are kind of like your digital business card. And for the most part, they are the first impression that someone gets of us. So you better make sure that your LinkedIn, your Instagram, and your Facebook are all optimized to reflect the things that you're selling and what you're doing, so that when people meet you online, they see you as the authority and as the expert in your field. 3, I want you to offer your services or your products at a discount or for free until you build up a portfolio. Don't worry about making money right off the bat. You need to build trust and get some real-world experience and results. So offer your services at a very high discount or even for free, just to get the ball rolling. This will allow you to build a portfolio and show people what you actually can. And once you have that, selling will become much easier after that. 4, I want you to create irresistible offers. Once you have a portfolio, you can start offering your products and services at a price. Keep it low at the beginning, but increase the prices as you go. You can do what I also learned from Alex Hormozi, increasing your prices with every second client until you reach the max price. But try to make your offer so good that people just can't say no to it. Try to combine them with other things and services that come with it, bundle it up, make it incomparable and unique, and make it just so irresistible that people would feel stupid for saying no to your offers. Number 5, provide value consistently across your social media channels. Start providing real value to your dream clients. Share your knowledge. Often people think if they share their knowledge, they will die out, but I'm telling you, the opposite is the case. Throw around with your knowledge. Be so valuable on the internet. Increase the demand for your products and services. Position yourself as the expert openly and start attracting more clients than what you can handle organically. Number 6, turn clients into advocates. Happy clients are the best promoters, so offer them some kind of incentive to promote your services for you. You can use referrals, discounts, or even free consulting calls or whatever it might be, just to incentivize that other people promote these things for you. This will help you build a strong base of loyal customers who will make your job so much more easier, trust me. Number 7 is creating SOPs, standard operating procedures. To truly scale, you need systems in place. You need procedures that are breaking down your delivery process into the smallest pieces so that someone who has never dealt with your company can come in and follow these instructions and deliver your services for you. This will allow you to delegate your delivery process and really focus on the things that are driving the needle of your business forward. And with that being said, let's come to number 8, which is the last point. Focus on high impact activities. Have you heard about the 80-20 rule? 20% of your inputs are going to deliver you with 80% of the outputs. And we can go even one step deeper than that and say 20% of the 20%, which is 4%, will deliver you with 80% of the 80%, which is 64%. That means we as the business owners should focus on the activities that drive the needle of our business forward the most, which is writing sales copy, creating offers, building funnels, and producing content like videos and webinars. These things will drive revenues like nothing else will. So by following these steps, identifying your skills, positioning yourself the right way, offering immense value to your clients, and scaling strategically, you will be well on your way to creating that financial freedom. So yeah, that is the roadmap to freedom. And it all starts up here. I will do it. You can do it. Trust in God, believe in Him, ask Him to support your plans. And please remember, financial independence is not a destination, it's a journey. So continuously try to increase your skill sets and your ability to earn. Then find the right people, tools and resources, and it will be 100% achievable. Keep hustling, keep grinding, keep building your way to freedom. If this video helped you at all, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and also drop a comment. Tell me, what do you want to see next? Because we still have time to get to know each other and to really make this journey together a more pleasing and more intimate one, hopefully. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Isa.